Oh, I don't want to do this episode. I, I, I don't want to. Hey guys, it's Vox here with another video, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we came into Snowhead Temple and did the first part of the dungeon. Right, so this, let me just explain real quickly. Well, first of all, this you do go and pound on. I made a big deal last episode like it's some, like, magical thing. It's really not. While I'm doing this puzzle, I want to explain something. First of all, I want to clear up, I said I hate this dungeon, not because of the way it's designed. In fact, it's brilliantly designed, to be honest, but, because it is, it's always given me trouble. And I've split, this dungeon is going to be split up into 3 videos, last of which was the first one, this the second, and next one the third. We're going to finish the dungeon next episode. However, this episode I have dreaded, because there is the beginning, the middle, and the end of the dungeons. Right, we completed the middle. This episode covers, wait, we completed the beginning last episode. This episode covers the middle of the dungeon, which I've always had trouble on, and I get lost, and the stray fairies are... I always forget some stray fairies, and I forgot 2 stray fairies last episode, which I actually had to go back and record me getting them, because we had already been to those rooms. We could have... we are going to revisit those rooms, but I would have gotten thrown off, because I always collect the stray fairies in a certain order. So, yeah, anyway, this episode, we're going to do more in Snowhead Temple. So, just a quick thing. Now that we're in the center room, I should say, you're gonna have to master that Goron roll. There are several of these ramps here, and this one has this grate here to catch you, so if you fall, then you'll be safe, but that's just kind of preparing you for other stuff, for more difficult stuff later on. So here we have a room. We're not actually going to do anything in this room yet, because we can't, well, we can actually do something, but not yet. So what we want to do is, we're going to roll across to this room here. We're going to aim ourselves correctly, and hope we don't fall off before, or fall off the corner, and we're good. Okay. So, this room is one of the best enemies in the game, and I'm being sarcastic. Okay. This is Wizrobe. Probably the most used mini-boss in the entire game. We're going to fight him about 6 times throughout the game. So, what you want to do is, there are several phases. A lot of people shoot him with their arrows, but I find just Goron punch him is a lot quicker. If you look in your map, you see there's a red square. That shows his location. He's going to be submerging and... well, excuse me! Anyway, he's going to be submerging and... or disappearing and appearing from these different squares and stuff, and that red square, wow, freaking, wow, that red square in the mini-map tells you where he's going to appear, which is going to be especially helpful in his second phase, which is here, where he's going to run around and he's going to appear on all 4 of them, but the darker one is going to be his true self, or of course you can just look at the map. Wow, come on. There he is again. And there we go. Just 4 hits. Pretty simple. I believe it's about 6 if you were to shoot him with your arrows. And we have a chest. Now, knowing how mini-bosses work in Zeldas, after we beat the sub-boss, we usually get the item. And we get the fire arrows. And the video is a bit off-panned, but that's alright. So, yeah, we get the fire arrows now. We can now shoot fire from our arrows while consuming magic. So, we can basically just apply that to our arrows, just how it was in Ocarina of Time. So it's pretty cool. You can melt ice and stuff like that. Now, something kind of cool about this game is that, well, you may have gotten the pattern by now, but last dungeon we got the bow as our item, and this dungeon we got fire arrows. I guess it's not much of a spoiler to say that for the next couple of dungeons, we're also going to get different kinds of arrows. So it's kind of cool. I think that theme that they did, and I mean, you know, obviously in most Zelda games, you just get different kinds of items for each dungeon, but it really is mainly used only for that dungeon. I mean, here you just get different kinds of arrows, which is pretty cool, I think. So anytime you see an eye in Zelda, you shoot it with an arrow. Unless it's frozen, then you shoot it with an ice arrow. Or unless it's Skyward Sword, and you have to do that weird turny thing. Right. Right here, you want to get your Lens of Truth out, and there are some invisible steps. You want to climb up here hopefully without falling. Oh, that was close. Am I hold on. Okay, for a second I thought I wasn't recording my commentary. Like in episode 4 when I forgot to record the video. That was terrible. Okay, here we go. Stray Fairy, our 8th one. I really hope I get all the Stray Fairies in this. I really hope I do. Okay. So, now that we have our fire arrows, we're going to be revisiting a lot of places. I guess we could just come down here. It's one way of doing it. So, okay, sure, we'll deal with this. So we want to shoot that glacier behind. Or we can shoot the enemy that we can kill 100 different ways. You want to shoot this piece of ice and melt it. And then you actually want to kill all of these guys. And we'll go ahead and melt. And once you kill all of the freezers, that's what they're called. I think that's what they're called. I don't know, actually. Anyway, we get a chest with a small key in it. Oh, sorry, I spoiled that. Not that it really matters. Just a small key. Oh, there's one of the area where I missed the freaking Stray Fairy last episode. And we want to actually open the door, not just roll into it. And next what we want to do is... Oh, crap. I think we want to go into this door. I may be wrong, though. I think I'm right. No, I am right. I think that actually they're both... They both go to the same room. Yeah, they both go to the same room, so it doesn't matter which door. I'm just going to do this one. And there are freezers here who are going... He almost was about to freeze me. Wow. And I just died. But that's okay because I didn't... What am I saying? I didn't just die. I just fell off. That's alright though because we have this golden Deku flower here, which if you remember, we've only seen one of these before, but it launches you much higher than normal ones, so we can make our way back up like this. I believe there's more magic and health down there as well. In the pots. Get in the frickin' flower. Okay. So, you're going to... You don't have to kill all the freezers, but I'm going to. Oh, maybe you do. Okay. Never mind. So what? I told you, I don't know this temple well. I really don't. And I'm gonna have to study the next one so much because the next one used to give me nightmares when I was a child. So there we get a Stray Fairy. That's our 9th one. Speaking of the next temple, we made a pretty short transition between Woodfall and Snowhead. It's gonna be like 10 episodes before we head to Great Bay, which is the next temple, because I want to avoid that temple as much as possible. I don't like it. It's just, and again, it's not because it's poorly designed. In fact, if anything, it's amazingly designed. It's confusing. It's like a maze, and I don't want to spoil it though, but there's an element to it that gets annoying. So, that switch, what we did is rose that tower. Now, if you ever want to redo it, you can hit that switch that was directly below us. If you mess up the tower, which there is a possibility, although I don't think we're going to do that because the tower I can more or less manage. So now we want to shoot this to get out. Again, both of these doors lead... I mean, this door and the door we came into kind of lead to the same room, so it's not much of a big deal. Oh, I guess it is, actually, because now that tower's there, so it does make a difference. So now, what you want to do now is come over to the red door, and you want to come to this door, and yeah, okay, that's right. And with all these wolf oses, we're just gonna ignore them for now. So this is another Strife Fairy puzzle where you want to unphrase that, and we've got an ice physics puzzle. Every gamer's favorite thing. At least this one's not as bad as the one in Pokemon, to be honest. I mean, Pokemon has several of these, and they are so annoying. Let me see if I can get it back. Dang it. I want to shoot him in the back. Or not. Okay, well, forget it. Just, I'm wasting all of my magic on this guy. I don't even need to kill him, because this is right here. Whoa, okay, hold on. Hey! Oh, come on, I had it. His back was perfectly open. There we go. Finally, I'm glad you dropped 3 hearts and needed those. Right then, so, up here, we don't want to grab it, we want to climb. There is... Oh, whoa, okay, close. There is what? Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something. Over here, there is a switch with a white wolf hiding behind it, and he's gonna kill me. You wanna hit that switch, and it's gonna bring a chest there. And you wanna go over to the block with hopefully having the white wolf not kill you. Oh, whatever, go away. Oh, wow! Really? Okay, sure. That doesn't throw us off now, but I think it's gonna throw us off in a second. Anyway, there's a 10th Stray Fairy. We're doing pretty well there. Actually, I think we're fine. If anything, that might have helped us. In fact, it did. It made this puzzle a bit shorter. That Wolfos is incredibly stupid. I mean, he's not even killing me, and I just jumped off of there. Whoa. I mean, look at him. I'm not even gonna bother killing him. He's probably gonna kill himself in some other fashion by accident. Just for, like, falling off of a cliff or something. Anyway, so here is the chest that we... Whoa. Okay. And that's the first time we've seen these pots. And there's really not many in this game, but they're here. So, here's that chest that we opened up last episode. And with our 11th Stray Fairy in there. Now... I believe we come in here. Oh crap. I forgot what we do. Okay, hold on. I need to think this through, and it's already getting to be the night. How great. Oh, come on, I hit you in the back. That should have killed you. I really don't want to have to deal with you anymore after you're... Okay, wait, I need more magic. Is there magic in here? Magic. And I was just complaining about how they were giving away so much magic earlier in the game. Okay, I think we actually... We want to go up. And I know how we need to get up. We need to... Okay, we actually do need to come in here. I'm gonna go into this room, blue room. And we want to do this again. But now that there's no freezers, it's a lot easier. Oh, we want to get in the ice first. Wow. Okay, let's do that again. There we go, there's my magic. And it is the dawn of the final day. How great. I'm really happy I gave us that extra 12 hours to do this dungeon, because I would have so failed! Wow! I would have so failed by running out of time because of falling off of stuff like that. Okay, here we go. We made it. I really hope this is even the right place to go. It is, though. We want to come over to this staircase. Don't want to fall, though. Obviously. And now that we've done enough backtracking for now, I think we want to come up here. So, we want to break the freezer and then shoot the eye thing. So now that we've increased the height on that central pillar, when we come out here to the second floor of this place, we have this. And what you can do with these light blue things is you can actually punch it as a Goron, which will drop the tower a little bit. And, yes, that's what we do. So, come over here now. And then you're going to want to shoot this with your fire arrows. Again, you need to, if you're doing this, really make sure that you have mastered the Goron roll when doing those things on the walls. Because there's going to be one where you have to, like, where there's no grate that can save you. And I can't wait to see me do that. I really hope. And actually, it's right here. There it is. Okay. Please don't fail at this. Don't fail. Okay, good. I'm decent at the Goron roll, so I don't need to worry too much about it, but yes, it is definitely something that could be very difficult. And in here, we have a room with these things, and I forgot what they're called. They're called Enos. That's right, a name that I would never remember because it's so irrelevant. We want to kill these guys. Well, thanks for that. They throw snowballs. We did not see, or maybe we did see them. I don't know. They appear at Termina Field. I keep saying Termina. It's Termina. They keep appearing. Wow, I'm doing terrible. They appear in the northern part of Termina Field at night. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So here is another stray fairy. We'll go ahead and just equip our normal arrows along with our Great Fairy's Mask. Lens of Truth, arrows, and there is a stray fairy. Well, maybe he'll come to us. Or she, whatever it... Oh, come on. There we go. It's our 12th one. Actually, I'm doing a lot better with these stray fairies than I thought, because the last three are actually very simple. Okay, so now we want to get our fires out. Shoot this. This dungeon is actually a lot more straightforward than I remember, to be honest. I remember getting so lost in it. I really hope the next temple is easier than I remember it. I really hope it does. And in here we have Dino-foes, 2 of them actually. So remember we fought one of these as the mini boss in Woodfall. And now we've got 2 of them to fight, and my strategy is terrible right now. Something you can do with these guys is use Deku Nuts, but we don't have any Deku Nuts, so that's not going to help. So we could just use spin attacks, or jump attacks. That's probably the best way of dealing with them. And as you can see, that one dropped a stray fairy, along with this one. So, yeah, 2 really easy stray fairies. And there's nothing else to do in this room yet, so we're going to go ahead and leave here. Which brings us to this place, which there's nothing else to do, again. So, we want to jump. And I should have not hurt myself. Anyway, so I think that's where I'm going to leave off now. We have 14 of 15 stray fairies. Pretty good. So, in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to get our last Stray Fairy and finish the dungeon. Yes, I'm happy to say that. Right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.